The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, it is semifinal Saturday for your Carson-Newman Eagles. A tall task awaits in the SAC semifinals with the number 5 team in the country, the Queens Royals. They've beaten you twice this season, 6 times in a row, but this season the games were highly competitive for about 36 minutes, save for about a 4-minute stretch that decided both the matchup in Charlotte and the matchup here in Holt Fieldhouse. How do you put together 40 minutes to have a shot against the Royals?
Our guys have got to be locked in, obviously, and focus in on our defensive and offensive schemes. It's not like it's a certain thing as much as it is just being locked in and focused on the things that we have predetermined that we're going to do in the games, and then hope that that's enough.
You look at this situation, you're the 3 seed for the league tournament. Chances are at this point you've locked up a spot in the Southeast Regional. Is there any pressure this weekend, or can you go play footloose and fancy free?
Well, I mean, anytime you have a tournament opportunity, you want to perform the best you can, and we've been in this situation before where we went to Furman and won a conference championship. Guys on this team have gone to Furman and won a conference championship. So we're going in there with the expectation of doing that, winning a tournament championship. So is it nice to think that we have already solidified an at-large bid? Absolutely, but that's a second tournament. We want to win this tournament first, and then go to that second tournament and see what can happen then.
You look at Queens, obviously depth and oodles of talent is what sticks out. Todd Withers, an all-conference performer, Mike Davis, Jalen Alexander, Ike Agassi, the list goes on and on and on, Louis Diankulu. Just how challenging is it to stop the Royals with as many different bodies as they can roll at you?
It's very, very difficult. I mean, we feel like we've got some kids that can play, but, at least the other coaches in this league feel like they've got twice as many elite performers as we do. So, it's going to be a challenge, but hopefully we are coming together at a time where near the end of the season, we're hopefully playing some of our best basketball, and of course, neutral floor, 3rd game in one season, anything can happen. Like I said, we've gone down this path before, so we know that is the truth. Anything can happen. We got to put the game together on the floor and see if it's enough.
Defensively, Queens one of the better teams in the South Atlantic Conference across the board in most defensive statistical categories. What makes them so good at locking down other teams?
Well, they've got veteran kids that have done it. They've got a scheme that's simple. They don't muddy it up with a bunch of stuff. They keep it simple. They do a good job of turning you over and getting some extra possessions with random traps and some extended pressure. We've just got to make sure that we've got the poise to take care of the basketball. I thought in our last game, so many of the little in-game goals that we have that typically lead to winning were in place in the last game. But the one thing that really, I think, sort of tilted the bar in their favor was the turnovers. We had 18 turnovers that allowed 14 or 15 points for them, and of course that was the difference in the game.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck Saturday against the Royals.
Thanks, Cav.
That's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is the Eagle Sports Network.